Here I am just exiting the transit station in Ottawa on my way to work, and as I exit, you will see that they have positioned a transit employee just standing there staring out at the darkened pathway, which is an alternate route that I sometimes take to go to work. And so they've positioned him there as a lookout person. And then as I come up closer toward the street, you'll see that once again, as I showed in that other recent video from last week, they've again positioned a person just to stand there on the opposite side of the street, just standing there holding a phone up and staring out at the street, and that's another CSIS lookout person who's been positioned there. If you saw that other video, you'll have seen how the Ottawa constable drove up right on cue and then spoke to the CSIS lookout person who was positioned in a similar area, and then that person was told to go along to the pathway and stand there in case I went that direction, and then the Ottawa Special Constable proceeded to drive up and park and just sit and do nothing along the route that they knew I would be taking if I took an alternate route to work. So again, here as I exit the station, you'll see just as I come up to look towards the street where I had intended to cross, they have this surveillance role player standing there. And again, just as before, right on cue, this time 2 Ottawa Special Constables drive up right on cue just after I come up to the area near the street. Obviously, they had been waiting in the area. And so after that, they proceed to go into the station. After that, I proceed down the street briefly, and then another constable pulls up next to me, and then at that point heads back toward the station. So I just wanted to look back to see what they were doing there. And of course, within the station, right on cue, again, they've set up another fake acting skit where they pretend to remove a number of actors who are just posing as vagrants. And so this is part of the theater that they regularly put on, where they pretend to do these things, pretend to remove vagrants. You'll notice that the people who they're pretending to remove were not causing any disturbance at all. They're just the one guy is just sitting there completely quiet. So it's all an act, and to have them show up right on cue again as I arrive. So they've been doing these same things for over 3 years now. And here's more evidence of what they do here. Just one more thing also, it's important to note that another reason why they do these things is because these people actually do so little work, and there's really no need for them to even be in their positions, that they literally have to set up these fake disturbances, and then of course they'll go to the city and say that we need more money for more constables, and we need more constables because there are so many disturbances. But you'll see how ridiculously fake this is, and how it's just all staged, and they just use a community-based agent. And it's similar to what the police do. The police do the same thing. They set up these fake crime scenes and then say we need more money and we need more officers, and it's all about creating this police state and getting more money deceitfully, and just conning people into giving them more money for doing nothing, and for deceiving the public and ripping off the public, and exploiting some vulnerable people as well with addiction problems, who they also use in many of these operations to pose oftentimes as panhandlers or as vagrants. So we'll see that here. Tow truck with a bus. One of those mini buses. I'll show you from here. Yeah, they have this guy positioned along the path in case they go down the path where you can see that there. It's a transit employee. See how long he's doing this. I'll just show you how. Yeah, they positioned him there. So let's see what's over here on this side here. They had him there another night too, that guy. So yeah, they got a couple of people just lingering. Yeah, they got a guy on that side of the street. I'll show you from here. So you see where the person's positioned next to the stop sign there, right? Just standing there, not moving. Oh yeah, they got the same thing as last time too. The guy there. See on the right? The guy wearing red there? And it looks like they got constables coming down here. Yeah, it's constables. 2 of them. Or police. So they waited till I came out. You could see the guy there, the lookout guy who's just standing there. And then police. No, constables. Sorry, constables. And then another guy standing there across the street like last time. So 2 constables there just as I arrived. And I noticed they waited till I came through here so I'd see it. If I didn't... they waited specifically till I came right out there. If I would have went that way, he's standing there. You can see that's a transit employee. Now, what reason is he going to have that's the trail is completely dark, right? What reason does he have to be standing back there other than they've told him to? So if I go this way, you saw they have them, and then they have a guy on this side standing there. I'll show you here. I'll show you similar to what they had last week. Now, that's not a bus stop or anything. They've positioned him there because that's where I would cross the street, right? So you'll see it's the guy wearing red there. He's been positioned there, and then they have them drive out just as I arrive. Kind of similar to what they did the last time, except the last time they had them, maybe they've driven up there just to sit and wait. Because you got a guy there who's doing lookout there. He's not moving, he's just staying on the phone. And then this guy here, he's a transit employee. He's been told to stand there as well by the constables probably. So on this side here, no one else really. There's some people over there, not many. So I'll just show you from here. He's been told to stay there till I leave too. This guy here, who's lingering here, I'll show you here. Yeah, and you can see he's just staring out at the trail. They'll send more people to watch. I'll just show you here. So last night there wasn't much of anything here. Nor was there much on Monday night. So this is Wednesday. And so they had the constables there as I come out. But you'll notice I was positioned here at first when I came out, right? Look at him waving his hands around. Just acting. And so they waited until I came out to there so I would get a clear view of them driving up just as I arrived again. So you saw last week, similar situation. Where they had the guy standing there across the street. The constable went up, spoke to him, and then they positioned them on both sides. So this is what they've done again tonight. You'll see they had a guy positioned there. Okay, he's gone now. So, and then they have this guy here, and then they have the 2 cars. And he's been told to wait. I'll show you. He's been told to wait till I move on. Oh, the guy here? I'll show you here. They've positioned him there before too on a number of occasions when on the pathway, just to let them know if I do go down the pathway. Although you can see on the cameras where I'm going anyway, but that's how they set that up there. So as you can see, for over 3 years here, they've been tracking my movements. They have these people show up when I arrive. They didn't pull in here though. They just went down that way tonight, the 2 cars, because they don't actually do any work anyway. It's not like they're going to do any work if they come in here. They're just going to sit in the cars watching movies on their phones. Or this guy looks like another character too. It was around 10 p.m. when I got here. I think it's sit here still. And then here, let's show it from here. The guy who they had standing there looks like he's moved on now, but I think maybe they have him just waiting down the street there. We'll see. But last week actually was a very similar situation. So if I go this way, I bet you those 2 cars, or at least one of the constables, maybe is just parked there waiting again. On the left, let's just take a look. I'll just maybe walk down that way and take a look. Not much activity there. There's not many people there at all at the transit terminal. So let's give it a second here. Oh, this is all wet here. I'll just wait a second here. He's still there, that guy. You can see he's just standing there staring at the darkened trail with no one else there. And so on this side here, I just want to see if that guy moved up ahead. He might have. Okay, yeah, he's gonna wait there a while, that guy. Let's see down here. I don't really care if they're parked there. I don't think they are this time, actually, because it'd be too similar to what they did before. But it's possible. We'll see. Just want to see the time first. time it is. 10:08 p.m. Let's take a look from here. So I got a bunch of people down there, kind of positioned down there, it looks like. Straight ahead. Just gonna go take a glance here. I don't see that guy coming out from there. They just positioned him there. Not many people around there, though, as you can see. This might be another constable here. Let's see if it is. Could be. Yeah, it is, I think. That'll be 3 if it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's another one. 3rd one. The 3rd one there. So you saw 2 of them pull up as I initially came out, and then this one's driving up here as I go this way. So that's 3 special constables. Paid to harass and stalk people and stage fake events and lie about everything they do. So they're going to pull in there now. Looks like. And that was just as I turned this way to go out. See if we can get a shot of these cretins. So you see the timing, both directions where I go. They're showing up. They already had the 2 of them come here, so if there was any reason for them to be here, wouldn't they, the 2 of them, have stayed? Then those 2 pass, and then they send another one. Just want to see if I can get a glance here before I go. He's still back there, the guy. So they pulled up here. They're just going to probably sit in the car, because that's what they get paid to do, is sit in the cars doing nothing. And they've probably got a skit set up with some of the people there too. So if I go over to record, you'll see they'll have some of the people doing things just to let you know that they're with them as well, that they've been told if I record to kind of listen up for fake. You're going to hear these fake coughing noises that they make as well. You see he's still there. They contrive coughing noises. I got a little bit of extra time, so I'll just go over here and show you. This thing's not working. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like they moved away. Yeah, they did. They moved away. Oh no, they're here still. So. Okay, I'll show you from here. It's gonna be subtle here. So we can get a glance. Oh yeah, some fake thing with a vagrant probably again. Yeah, there's 2 there. Let's glance from here. Yeah. Nice mustache, buddy. Here they go. Let's go see what's going on. Here come the heroes to save the day, okay? B220519. Let's go see what the heroes are doing here. Let's go back up here. You got the 1970s mustache there. See, they all have to do these same things. They'll have to have the same, wear the same clothing. It's just like a hive mind, these people, man. I haven't seen these 2 before. But when I say that, I mean like they'll all grow like the same style of mustache. It's like they'll all wear the same clothing. It's almost like they have to do it. It's bizarre, but anyway. Like, there's no individuality among these people at all. They're just servants of the state, the useful idiots of the state. Let's see up here. Just want to see what they're going to do. It's maybe some fake incident with a vagrant. You'll see how they showed up there right as I went the other way, and then the other 2 went that way. So there's 4 of them showing up since I got here. Let's see where Mr. Freddie Mercury mustache went. Oh, they're not here. Where did they go? I thought they came up here, but I don't see them. Yeah, they only hire the best and the brightest for these positions, as you know. Oh, there they are. That's a fake. Some sort of fake situation over there. See, they set this up. This is some community-based agent who they have posing in a vagrant role, probably, most likely. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them there. So let's see if we can go up from here. There. Yeah, it's an actor. It's just an actor. They got. This is what they do to try and deceive people into thinking that these people actually do real work. It's just an actor. You see. Nothing happening, as you can see, right? It's just all theater. So they've shown up just to stand here in front of these two fake vagrants. Sorry, from here. They have to do something to make it look like these people are doing work. Yeah, get your notepad out there, buddy. Write very detailed notes. Yeah, they set it up just so they could arrive, as you see as they got there. I don't recognize the two on the right. I may have seen that guy, the Asian guy, before. The female, I'm not certain. I don't think I've seen her. Although that could be that. I'm not sure if that's that Jackie. That might be her. I can't tell. That's one of the ones who they used to use semi-regularly. Yeah, Mr. Freddie Mercury mustache on the right there. Oh, they both kind of have that. You can see this is a real. They're really grilling them here, giving them the one over. Check this out here. If I go around that side, get a better view. If I go around that side, they'll end the skit though. Watch. They'll end the skit if I go down here. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Anyway, you get. I don't think I need to go around there. You get the point. It's just fake, some fabricated nonsense. They had someone call in a fake call, and then they had a couple of people playing vagrant roles. They're not. I don't even think they're vagrants or anything. They're just, as you can see, they're just sitting there docile. Not much communication even going on from what I could see. Oh, now he's shaking his head. Okay. There's the train there. So you'll see again how this just happens to coincide with my arrival. Funny how that's worked, where these things coincide with my arrival have coincided with my arrival for like 3 years here. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Let's see if I can get a brief. So they got two. I saw the other two come up. Maybe the other two came back around, but these ones came from that direction. So there's 4 of them there, maybe 2 in one car. Let's take a quick look at the street theater skit here. Yeah, they have to basically set up things like this to make it look like these people are doing work. So I mentioned that the last time. So of course, after mentioning that, they set another one of these acts up here. I'll just go and get a bit of a look. They know that also when I record, you'll have a bunch of community-based agents kind of monitoring me to try and record me to make up some fake, slander thing. So I'll just go from there, see if they're still there. 10:17. Oh yeah, they're still there. Yeah. So yeah. These. See, they're just sitting there talking, but nothing. They're not removing them or anything. Nothing. Okay, watch. Yeah, right now, right? They're getting up. Watch. So the one's getting up to leave. Yeah, I think. Oh no, that's not Jackie. That one. No. It's a female who I don't recognize. Just listen in here. Watch. Notice the guy to my left, okay? Notice this guy here. Fake cop, okay? This is an actor, as you can tell. See, they're not removing him. They're just having him sit there. It's all an act. Just want to get them all on camera. Look, I get enough. I'm gonna go. It's just an actor, or somebody playing an act. It's a community-based agent, probably a drug addict as well. And maybe CSIS is going to give me free drugs for participating in the skit. As you can see, they're not removing him. They've just been told to probably run the skit until I leave. So you can see how their initial arrival corresponded with when I came out. And then another 2 of them came around to do the skit. they probably anticipated that I would come back up and get footage of them too. So you can see they're working hard as usual. They're just talking to the guy, not removing him, nothing. If he was causing a disturbance, wouldn't you be removing him or something? Or, you know, he looked pretty docile to me. He was completely calm. It's because it was all an act, okay? So there's your little bit of Masonic theater for the night. And that's it. Meanwhile, probably like 5 people trespassed while they were up there too. Probably walked right onto the property over there while they're up there working hard. Anyway, this theatrical performance was brought to you by Masonic Muppet Theater. There's a constable there. Oh, but they're not right on cue though. We're coming down there, but not. They didn't really. Well, they timed it to when I got here, but it's not really as precise as it could have been. We'll see if we get another. As they showed up last night as well. Let's see here. Yeah, 7:05. Gonna be a lot of gray days in winter, I think. Not much sunshine. This grass is starting to come up a bit. Pretty warm now, it's kind of right on cue. What's the siren there? What is it? Yeah, okay. Right on cue, is it, sir? There we go, yeah. Watch, they'll switch it off as they pass. Let's see if they do. Here we come for another staged fake call. Let us through. It's an emergency. We have to set up a stage play. We gotta go dance around in empty hospitals. Let us through. Seriously though, like just misusing the siren. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Those people are. There you go. Exciting stuff there, huh? This morning. So the constable first, then that. Let's see what we have here at the transit terminal. Is this a constable here too? No, this is just a regular car, I think. I can't tell the distance. Yeah, it's a regular car. So we got that there. The siren. Rest assured that's going to be switched off just as he or she passes on down further that way. It'll be switched off. Which one is this? Let me see. If it's one of the ones I can get on, I'll go back. Can't tell from here. Police right there. Police right ahead. The intersection there. Synchronizing. Pretty close. Not right as I get there, but pretty close. Ottawa police showing up there to stalk and intimidate. And saw the ambulance too before I went into the terminal this morning. So that's the Ottawa police this morning. They're showing up there at the intersection. Police here. Check it out. Police just as I get to the station here. Police pulling up just as I get here. As you can see there. Police. Number 4179. 4179. Ambulance, sir. So police car and ambulances arrived today. At work. As I'm on my way to work today. Police car and ambulance as I'm on my way to work. Police car showed up just as I came out of off the train. And the ambulance drives up alongside me there. You wouldn't expect them to be actually doing any real work and helping people, would you? Of course not. Forcing his way through. See that? Trespass right there. Didn't pay. He just snuck into the station. Didn't pay. The guy there. We're in the red. We're the constables, right? No constables there at all. You saw what he just did. He just forced his way through without paying. Through the guy there wearing red. Now he's coming up here. Okay. So you saw that right there. I got it on camera. He just trespassed without paying the fare. Just forced his way through. And that's on camera too, but there's no special constables here. There's cameras all around here. So one of the surveillance cameras caught that for sure. He's coming up here, of course, this stalker now, after he trespassed and forced his way into the station without paying. He'll come out here, you'll see. And no... I got him on camera too. So there you go, constables. Why aren't you doing your job? You'll notice they were here the other night to perform a skit, and but when that happens, they're nowhere in sight. When real legitimate issues are occurring, they're nowhere to be seen. Okay? And I've seen that happen many times, and there's cameras all over here, so there's no excuse for them not to be here to deal with that. That's what they're paid for, and they're not doing their jobs, as you can see. Yeah, as soon as I show up, they can show up to perform one of these ridiculous skits. So the guy there, he just trespassed, forced his way through the turnstile there without paying, and no Ottawa special constables here or anything to do anything about it. Yet again, let's note this: the moment I show up here, they're driving up in front of the place as soon as I show up, okay? So that's how backwards and upside down this things are here right now, okay? That's how inverted and ridiculous they are. So they can dedicate time to showing up when I arrive with pinpoint accuracy for 3 years, but they can't be bothered with doing their jobs to deter people from trespassing or from vandalizing the property, which I've shown people doing as well, while a constable sat out in his vehicle doing nothing. There's a guy who also almost damaged those plastic gates. Well, he did. That guy there could have damaged it too. He forced his way right through without paying. And then he came up here and he's just gone. Looked like he just trespassed just to come up here, and now he's gone. Was that just so I'd see it? I mean, I wonder. You know? I don't see him now, so... No one else here at the moment, so... Just take note of that, okay? I just showed you again, and I've shown that many other times. I have footage of numerous other incidents of that happening, which I haven't uploaded, but just put that into context with what I show you with these people showing up right as I get here, pulling up to stalk me, following me down the street, parking and waiting for me to come down the street while doing no work. And then when you see somebody actually doing that, trespassing at the transit terminal property, they're nowhere in sight, despite the fact that there are cameras everywhere in these terminals monitoring everyone. So it begs the question, why are these people in their positions, right? I mean, what are they doing for real, like other than stalking people and getting paid to perform staged skits? It looks like the guy went away too. He's not even here anymore. So he just came in just to trespass and then leave, because I don't see him now. Of course he's wearing a red hoodie as well. Anyway, there you go for today.
Attention. Westbound train to Tunney's Pasture is arriving. Please stand away from the platform edge. Attention. Le train en direction ouest vers la station Tunney's Pasture approche. Éloignez-vous du bord du quai.
Oh, look who it is. It's that guy. The guy who lives next door to me, he's getting on here. You just saw him get on? Is that tenant next door? They just sent him today. I just saw him get on there. I'm not getting on. Let's see. So they sent that guy, that stalking tenant who lives next door to me, who I've shown following me numerous occasions. he just happens to be right at the place right as I leave work, and he's getting on the train right as I leave work at the place right close to my workplace. So I didn't get on there. You'll see he's on there. Where is he? There, right there. That's him there. So he's wearing like an orangey reddish orange jacket and a black hood. They thought I wouldn't see him. I saw him right away. But they had him kind of hiding behind the corner there, and then as soon as the train came, they had him get on to follow me again. Ridiculous. So I didn't get on. That guy with the red hood, he got on. So first they had the guy go to trespass, just so I'd see it. I think that was done so I'd see it. He trespasses without paying, and no constables on site, of course, to do their jobs, even though there's cameras everywhere. And then, as I'm about to get on the train, that same stalker who I've shown in numerous videos, who lives next door to me, is also getting on the train right near my workplace, okay? So he's been sent to my workplace, basically, to wait for me to leave, and then they intended to have him follow me home. Now, I didn't get on the train, so the next train's going to be 8 minutes. So if he shows up again, you'll know it's 100% that he's been told to wait for me, okay, wherever I'm going. Now they're going to be monitoring where I'm going, because there's cameras everywhere here. So they can monitor me, but they can't monitor people who are trespassing at the terminal or damaging the property of the terminal. You understand how ridiculous it all is, right? So they sent him again today. CSIS sent him again. That stalker who lives next door to me. And they probably thought that I might not see him there, but I saw him right away. So he's waiting right near my workplace. At the date and time on the glasses are not accurate. It's actually approximately 7:25 a.m. on October 25th, 2025. I can't get the date and time for these glasses to update properly, so just to clarify that, I'm going to switch to the other glasses as I get on the train. So if the date and time switch in the date and time indicator, that's why. I'm going to switch to the other pair before I get off. That same guy, they have him there. He was there the other night too, when I was out here. Could be just an actor, pretending to be homeless. I'm going to go on Food Basics when it opens. Just a couple things I forgot to get yesterday, so see if it's open yet. It's supposed to be open at 8, I think. Oh, yeah, it's open at 8, yeah. That's the entrance here. They'll send some stalkers in, I'm sure. Let's see here. Listen for contrived coughing noises. You're going to hear people going making those fake throat clearing. Contrived coughing noises as I go in. Although sometimes when I predict it, they don't. They will. You'll hear it. A second, listen, they'll start doing it, I bet you. Or someone will in here. It's like, yeah, what did I say, right? You know, from them over there. Are these actually homeless people, or are these just community-based agents they're putting out there to fake being homeless? This guy looks like could be CSIS coming here. So as I go in, they'll always have people, CSIS people being sent into the store, even as it's just about to open. The first thing in the morning. This person here who's coming, I just get the sense that he's going to go into the store, maybe follow me around. Usually there's somebody who, when you first arrive, they want you to see that person because they're going to exit when you exit. So this guy here, he's probably going to go in. Let's see. Second here. No coughing yet. Well, they had from the other side of the street. They had. This guy's gonna go in. The guy coming here like I predicted. I think he sees us. Just get that sense, but we'll see. Yeah, he sees this guy. Okay, let him go in first. It's gonna be short time in here, not gonna be long. Okay, is it open yet? Let's wait till they go in. So at least one or some of those people who you saw are going to tail me around and then leave when I leave. Motorcycle stalker coming here. And then leave when I leave. It could be that guy there. We'll see who it is. Remember I predicted it, so... Let's see if they go in. That's not open. Back door. Okay, so remember what I said? It's abnormal amount of people here who have just opened. Okay. Remember I predicted that guy with the UBC jacket? He's going to be probably one of the ones. So let's see. So I switched it up last night and went here instead of where I would usually go. Keep switching it up each week. And so when you do that, they have to use different people too. So it stands out more. Yeah, exactly what I said, right? The guy with the UBC jacket shot up there. He's going to leave when I leave. Exactly what I said. What else did I want? Oh yeah. Okay. So get those. It's about $10. That's enough. Okay, we're almost done. Remember what I predicted. One of them's going to leave when I leave. I think it's probably going to be that guy. The UBC. It's over here now. Okay, hold on. What's the... oh, I know what I want. It's up this way. Okay. 26 minutes. Not bad, actually. Exactly the same launch. He's waiting for when I'm going to leave. You'll see that guy there. Just tell him. Okay, get one of these here. Yeah, he's going to find his exit. Watch and see. That's my prediction. Let's see if he times his exit. I'm going down. Yeah, he's going to. Exactly what I said. Exactly what I predicted. Watch. Now, watch. Exactly what I predicted. Notice? Notice the smirk too, right? I predicted when I came in he was going to do that. What did I say? He's going to... He followed me around there. And then he turns his exit. And you notice right when I'm about to go through the cache? Exactly as I predicted, he's going up to the cache. I said the guy with the UBC jacket, just based on the way they had him come in, just as I came in. And you could see he was sent to wait there to see when I was going up. And as soon as I go up, he's right behind me with no one else there. Okay? So I got his face there. I'll just show you here. And you notice he kind of smirked too. Because maybe he noticed that I was onto it. But they'll always send somebody to do that. And you could tell based on when he arrived and timed his entry just right as I was just going in. So you heard me predict that again before I came in. I said, watch this guy here with the UBC jacket. And he waited there, and then just as soon as he saw me move toward the self-checkout with no one else there, he's going right there. Right there.